to you, Aries. You, Aries, have the moon, the three of Ariel, and then you, Aries, also have the king of Ariel as well. So, let's see. Hopefully y'all are having a great day. By the way, I failed my test, but I'm going to go ahead and keep applying and actually doing the test. I don't care how many times until I pass. If I fail 3 times, then I can always reapply. I'll just do it, in a year's time. But I'll pass one of those times. It takes many times for me to fail, but all it takes is one time for me to pass. I want to pass tomorrow, but the moon, the three of Ariel, and the king of Ariel right here speaks to how it's 2.5 hours, 155 questions. Yeah, it's like that. But anyway, okay, so for you, Aries, right? So you, Aries, basically, okay. Okay, here's the thing, right? You, Aries, basically, you understand what type of time it is. You're not spending your time with someone that isn't going to actually make you a priority in your life, in their lives, right? The moon represents ghosting, disappearing, staying away from, just doing your own thing, pretty much. And the three of Ariel and the king of Ariel represents the type of person, right? Which is, you don't want a person that is around you that doesn't look at you, Aries, like a priority, right? They're just looking at you like, oh yeah, you look good, and you may say some fanciful things sometimes, right? But maybe you have money, but at the same time, they don't really want you around, right? You want someone that actually looks at you like a priority, and so a top priority. And so the thing is that the 6 of Raphael and the 6 of Gabriel speaks to, the 6 of Raphael would be equivalent to like the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Raphael and the 6 of Gabriel speaks to, you're just not going back. Yes, some exes will try to get you to come back, reach back out to you, but you, Aries, are not going to go for it because, again, they have to show you that they treat you as a priority while they have you, while it's fresh the first time around. It's not, you gonna go and break up with them and then, y'all two going back and forth with this breaking up and getting back together. There's a sense of you, Aries, being in a relationship with them and trying it out. However the relationship is, whether it was short-lived, something longer than that, whether it was one conversation, all of these things are relationships, but different dynamics in it, right? It's how you relate to other people. You may have met this person at the ice cream shop, and the two of you had a conversation, but then it's like, now this person is dishonorable anyway, because this person said that they were going to give you a call, and they haven't. And so the thing is that the 6 of Raphael and the 6 of Gabriel right here speaks to how a lot of you very much so are just doing your thing. You know what I mean? You're just doing your thing. There's a sense of you there's a sense of you, Aries, not being around that, laying low. Whenever this I get like the Fool card and stuff like this, I just think laying low, staying out of the way, focusing on what you got to do, right? Yes, you will speak to other people, but it's not someone that you've spoken to in the past. It's about moving forward. And that's what it is that you essentially, that's what it is that you, Aries, have essentially done. You're moving forward. All your chips, cashing in all your chips on the things that work and what you want to do, right? That are healthy for you, that you see a benefit in doing, right? And like I said, I know a lot of you Aries' name is starting to actually make rounds and stuff like this. I know a lot of you Aries, your name is starting to ring bells. So people see that, right? Like your exes see that, and You know, they want to get back in touch with you because they know that you really doing something for real. And it sucks sometimes because when you're trying to tell people that you actually are about something and you're doing something, people don't be wanting to listen to you. You understand what I'm saying? But then when they actually see something, right? You see they seeing your social media, because social people use social media to spy a lot. You know, that's part of a lot of the times how they get their notion to come back, because they thinking about you a lot, and they're thinking about, well, okay, I want you Aries back, but what am I gonna say if I actually reach out to you in the DMs? What am I gonna say to you, right? So they seen your work, they seen they seen whom you Aries have become, and they like what it is that they see. But here's the catch 22 though, and this is why the moon card came up. You just not bothered with X's, because the six of Raphael and the six of Gabriel, you are always like that. You are always, a lot of you Aries were like this for a while. This wasn't, this wasn't something that just popped up. You Aries were like this for a long time, for a while. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were like that for a while. The only thing that changed was probably the money. The money is increasing. You know? Okay, that ain't the only thing. But the money is increasing, but also your mentality is increasing as well. You know? You know, I look at the world like a big world. Scientists still to this day don't know how big the world is. Which gives our galaxy, our part of our universe, a much of a broader, a larger scale. People don't understand how big Earth is. They think Earth is a small planet, right? In context. And it's like in context, yeah, the Earth is the smallest planet, or one of the smaller planets in our solar system. But make no mistake about it, the Earth is huge though, which gives a perspective of how big the sun is. If the Earth is that big and the sun is a million times bigger than the Earth, imagine how massive the sun is. Now, why am I saying all that? I'm saying all that to say that's how your mentality is. Your mind, you Aries' mind is open. And so you Aries don't see the value in sticking around, right? Let me show you the cards. Sticking around, right? Trying to get to know somebody whom you've already tried to get to know, and for whatever reason, the two of you just didn't make it work. No, you Aries are like, the world is a bigger place. It's a huge place actually. Scientists don't know how big it is. They keep thinking that the world is like this size, and they come to find out, wait a minute, the world's bigger than what we thought. It's like it's 196 countries supposedly, right? 196 countries in the world that make up the world. You go ahead and you do the math. So the thing is that the page of Michael and the epiphany represents, that's the catch 22 that they're now having. The X's are now having, or the people that had a chance but blew it now having now. The page of swords and the epiphany is, they just now began to understand, okay, what have they done? Because they're realizing slowly but surely they're idiots. They're idiots. And what I mean when I say they're idiots, I'm talking about it from a perspective of like, they are stupid in the sense that they had you Aries right in front of them, and they wanted to play like, oh nah, but they don't understand that this is why you shouldn't be doing that, because not everybody is replaceable. You got to give everybody a fair shot, a fair chance. But like, not everybody is replaceable though. And you Aries are people that are not replaceable, and they find this out the hard way. And that's why the Page of Swords is showing up. They're upset. They're mad. Because now now I got to figure out a way to get the Aries back. And now that you Aries aren't even saying anything to them, you're probably not even saying anything, right? They probably did reach out to you, and you're like this. Peace. Change your life. 9 of Michael, which is you didn't even say anything to them. Peace. This is Scorpio energy. So you Aries, never going back. Person has to miss what they had because they didn't take it seriously as they should. Missing you. And so they're missing you, right? To change your life, and the 9 of Swords. This is about how you Aries ultimately, right? That's exactly what you did. You changed your life. This is also Scorpio as well, too. So a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Mars energy showing up. Because Scorpio is ruled by Mars as well, and then Pluto, right? Epiphany is the Hermit. So a lot of Scorpio energy. So yeah, you Aries did change your life. You stopped waiting on other people, and you stepping up and you're doing your own thing. And they have one chance. They have one shot. You know, a lot of them. I'm not saying that you Aries won't make exceptions, but normally they have one chance. And they better come on with it. They better show you what it is. And the thing is that the 9 of Michael, you Aries are just like, people don't understand what they have until they lose it. They didn't understand what they have. It's the age-old tale. This is why a lot of you Aries are probably shaking your head like this is the age-old tale. Age-old tale. They don't understand who and what they have until they don't have it anymore. You know, it's the age-old tale about human beings as a species needs to get off of the high horse, needs to get off of the ego of thinking that everybody is replaceable, because they're not. And that when they have someone as special as you in front of their face and trying to offer them a love life and all of that, it's within their best interest to really kind of get out of their own way, get out of their own ego, and to actually accept what's good for them instead of having a self-destructive mentality and then regretting it later because they woke up and they realized how stupid they were. They became self-aware. So, but then again, my dear Aries, that's how it is that sometimes people are. Overall, you Aries are out here getting it cracking. Y'all are doing what y'all need to do. Staying focused, real focused, and people are crushing. People want to find out what you Aries got going on. They want to be up in your business. They want to find out what you're thinking about, what's going on with you. And then the thing is, let's clarify to change your life. What's going on? Let's clarify, change your life. Yo! 8 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and then the 3 of Swords. So, again, this is my point, right? Like, the point is right here. The point is right here is you didn't cry. You Aries don't have resentment, anger, trying to get back at the other person, because they may feel like you're trying to get back at them by not engaging even in anger, right? You're apathetic. You know what I mean? You don't care about them. You're apathetic. They may look at you like you're trying to get back at them, like what exactly is going on, but it's, again, like I said a few minutes ago, it really is the age-old tale of people just don't understand sometimes. You know, they don't understand that a lot of you Aries probably thinking way past them. This wasn't even something that you would have cared for. If they never came back, then it is what it is. And that this was not something that you Aries would have even have cared one way or the other if they would have came back. But since they came back, shrugs my shoulders, right? Shrugs my shoulders. So what's going on here with that is that you're not trying to get at them at all. You're doing your thing. The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords here speaks to how a lot of you are focused on doing your thing. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, you know, when you're in that flow state and you're focusing on doing your thing, you know, the majority of the times love nowadays just feels like a trap, if I'm being honest with you. It just feels like it's one big setup. I know that's what it is that it feels like with me sometimes. And I know a lot of other people agree with that same thing. It feels like it feels like it's a cage, to be real with you, because people aren't really serious about this thing. They'll get into relationships with you to bag on you, to make you feel low, to, you know, and then now it's like you questioning, why is this person even with me? If they just got themselves into a relationship to bag on me, like, what's going on? And the thing is that I just see a lot of you Aries are just focusing on what you got to do. Yeah, you Aries will approach. You know, Aries, Sagittarius, you know, Scorpio, y'all are hunters. Y'all will go after people, right? Aquarius, y'all are hunters. When it comes to approaching, a lot of you Aries don't be having problems approaching people. Zodiac signs like Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, I don't have problems. Very rarely do you zodiac signs, those four that I just named, right? One of them, it includes you, has a problem approaching, because y'all are just built like that, right? Y'all are built like that. Y'all will approach. Y'all will find out what's going on. Y'all actually find out, hey, you know, and get certain things happening, get certain things moving. You feel me? But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of you Aries know how to feel people out, you know, not physically, of course, but I mean, like, feel people out in the sense that you just know people's intentions now, you know. They'll talk about how they're going to exchange numbers, but it's like, okay, let's wait to see if they call. Some of you Aries may test it out. Okay, if I call them, are they even into hanging out? And don't even call them to hang out at a later date. Call them to hang out right now. Yo, what are you doing right now? That's my honest suggestion for you. Because the way that things are so fast-paced nowadays, there's no patience involved like that nowadays. So if you Aries really want to get someone involved with you, my honest suggestion with you is that go on instant dates, meaning something where as soon as you meet them, go hang out with them right then and there, or ask them what it is that they're doing right then and there. Don't be planning it. It's Sunday. Don't be planning it. Oh, okay, let's do this on Thursday. If you have some free time, call this person, text this person, find out what it is that they're doing right then and there. Yo, what are you doing right now? Oh, I'm at da 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 da. Oh, I'm in the neighborhood. Come through right now. Come to here right now. That's my honest suggestion for y'all, because more oftentimes than not, people are gonna flake. Both sides, they're gonna flake because they're in the game, right? Most people are in the game, like I was talking about. Most people are just in the game, you know? And, that's the cold part. Like, I'm not really looking to date, and I'm getting more followers from not even looking to date, just coming through, talking to some people and asking them what's going on, asking them how is their day, just chilling. And I'm not even really just chilling. And then I'm not even really you know what I'm saying, I'm not even doing anything, to be real with you, because I'm not really looking to date, right? I don't know, like, I just changed gears in a sense of, okay, I'm not good enough for some people. Okay, cool. I'm not people's cup of tea. It's all good. It's no thing. I'm not upset about it. I'm not salty about it. It is what it is, right? And so I'm just focused on handling my affairs, just trying to make sure I'm good. So not only that, but I'm just kind of tired of dating right now. You know what I mean? Hang out with a couple of people. It's just they all into the game. They all into the same stuff, and it's just watching the same individual on repeat. So me personally, I'm just not looking to date anybody, and I'm real lazy with it. And it's the same thing for you, Aries, right? Right? Put in work. But then if they're not really willing to put in work, stop trying to put in work. It's not difficult. It really isn't. Because at the end, like you Aries are supposed to be at a point where you kind of like, I'm gonna be real with you. You Aries put in so much work. Y'all are really supposed to be at a point where you kind of bored. Like you'll be surprised where like people do right. People spend so much energy on doing goofy stuff. Like you Aries are really supposed to be surprised when people actually show up to hang out with you, actually want to spend time, actually want to, like, you're supposed to be surprised because most people are full of it anyway, full of it, full of nonsense, full of dysfunction, And when you have that mentality, but then you're still willing to kind of see what a person is about, you're not just writing off whole demographics of people, that's the mentality to have. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're at 19,400 and change. We're about to be at 19,500. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my video.